Good evening. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our winter concert. We are so thrilled that you are here. If you would join me in turning off all of your devices or silencing all of your devices, which I'm glad I did because my daughter at college just called. I'm sure she wants more money. No, I didn't hear the phone call. Okay. But we are thrilled that you are here. Thank you for joining us this evening. Those of you that are standing, we do have plenty of seats, so please help yourselves, come down and be seated. I hope everybody saw the QR code on the papers in the lobby to scan for our program. And I actually created a QR code that works, so it's a Christmas miracle. Okay, we are going to jump right in with our guitar ensemble. But before we do, I need something from you all. I need a favor from everyone in the audience. You think y'all can help me? So we need to sing Happy 18th Birthday to Mr. William Dover. Because I cannot tell you over the past 26 years how many students have said, do I really have to come? It's my birthday. He never said one word. Never asked. Okay, everybody ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear William. Happy birthday to sure, I will pay dearly for that tomorrow. Okay, the first piece that we're going to play for you with the guitar ensemble is Carol of the Bells. And throughout our concert tonight, it's not quite so apparent unless I give you a little bit of the background behind it. But we have kind of somewhat of an international theme through our concert. And not necessarily every piece, but several of our pieces are including messages of world peace. And as we all know, it's really easy for the 3-day news cycle to come and go. And it's very difficult for me to believe that the poor people of Ukraine have been living under a condition of war for over a year. And I get many requests from students every year, long before the conflict in Ukraine, to play this piece. But it was really made famous in the early 20th century when a Ukrainian choir went on tour around the world, and they came to North America and they sang this song. I won't attempt to say those words in Ukrainian, but as it would be really bad. But anyway, it's a fun piece. I know you all know it, and this is our Carol of the Bells. so at this time, I would like to ask our second period orchestra to come and join us. Middle School Orchestra for demonstrating how to sit quietly. I appreciate that. Thank you. So the next two pieces that we are going to play for you are going to feature the guitar ensemble and our second period orchestra, and two carols that are going to be very familiar to you, Away in a Manger and Silent Night. And both of those carols, of course, are, peaceful lullaby carols about Christmas Eve. The part of world peace that ties in with us with Silent Night is that it goes back to the Christmas Day peace between German and French troops in World War I. They actually came out of the trenches, stopped their fighting, met each other in the middle of the battlefield, and sang together. The Pope had called for a truce. And a shameless plug here, we have Vincent Power, an exchange student from Berlin, Germany, with us this week. So he knows all the history of that. so thrilled to have an exchange student all the way from Berlin, Germany, here with us. So it's exciting. I have a little bit of German in my vocabulary, so I get to practice it with him. He gets to suffer hearing me play. Say it, speak it. Okay, before we move on, I wanted to give a little shout out to our two brand new harpists, Christian and Bree. Will you all stand up? Let us recognize you. And before the guitars leave us, I wanted to recognize a couple of people. So first of all, Landon, would you stand? Landon just received word this week that he has received the Quest Bridge Scholarship, full ride, everything paid to Emory University. And along our lines of international brotherhood, sisterhood, if I could have Lillian Harper from 5th Period Orchestra stand, along with London Rogers. Was it over Thanksgiving? Or no, it was before Thanksgiving. They spent an entire week on an exchange program sponsored with YKK in Japan. Thank you everyone for making the transition as quickly and quietly as possible. Okay, you don't have to show me your hands, but those of us that are slightly above 40, if I say these words, fill in the blank, na 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 na, na 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 na. Okay, awesome. Okay, see, we are fulfilling those national standards for singing all over the place tonight. And the beginning of that little phrase had those nonsense syllables. And believe it or not, we owe the existence of those nonsense syllables in our songs today all the way back to the Renaissance in the 1500s, when those were incorporated into secular songs. But once they crossed the channel and got into the British Isles, they took those and ran with them and made them into carols, and a lot of them are some of our carols we know today, but they still have those nonsense syllables, like deck the halls, la 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 la. So that's where all that started. So, okay, a little music history there for you. All right, so this is our second period orchestra, and this year I'm teaching at the high school and the middle school. So we have had to condense our classes here at the high school. In second period, everybody, if you are in beginning orchestra, if you will please stand. So all these people are brand new to, well, most of them are brand new to orchestra. Let's give them a hand. If this is only your first year playing, anybody else, it's only your first year playing. Anybody else? Let me sit back. This is your second year playing. Please stand. Awesome. 3 year or more. All right, there we go. Okay, after they make their way down the stairs, if I can have the 8th grade orchestra joining us on stage. And I appreciate you all doing this quietly and quickly. Thank you so much. Second period orchestra, if y'all could just hold up, let them get on stage first. It'll be a smoother transition. Second period, just everybody just wait just a second. Seventh grade orchestra, if you all will come on. Sixth grade, if you'll join us, please. Thank you all for making a quiet transition. All right, so on stage you have the Howard Middle School Orchestra. This group is comprised of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, and they are going to play two pieces for you, Jingle Bells and Up on the Housetop. And interestingly enough, these two songs for the holidays are actually secular Christmas songs, and they are considered to be two of the oldest songs from our modern collection of Christmas carols. And Jingle Bells has, interestingly though, I have to tell you that Jingle Bells was not originally a Christmas carol. And when you look at the words, and especially if you see the other verses, which most of us don't know, including myself, it really doesn't talk about Christmas at all. But James Pierpont, who wrote that, who was the uncle of the very rich tycoon J.P. Morgan, James Pierpont Morgan, he wrote it when he was living in Massachusetts. but he found sunnier pastures in Savannah, Georgia, and fell in love with his bride, and he never left the city again. But he actually wrote it for a Sunday school Thanksgiving party. Up on the Housetop is also a very old song, especially the lyrics, and it pays tribute to the words that we all know in the poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." So in that, students, I'm going to need your help here. So in that song, you will notice that some of the students in the second verse were playing with their bow, and students, what do we call that? Arco, right, remember? And what do we call it when you're not using the bow and you're plucking the string? Thank you. And what language are we speaking? Awesome. Okay. So sixth graders stand, because they were the ones playing the solo for you there. Sixth graders stand. Let them all give you a happens with our instruments. Our instruments do not like this back and forth between the dry and wet and cold and heat. once the fifth period has gotten on stage, you can take the empty seats that they can vacate. And thank you everyone again for making a smooth, quick, and quiet transition. Okay, on stage is our advanced and chamber orchestra from Howard High School, and the first piece they are going to play for you is Hanukkah, O Hanukkah. Thank you, Howard Middle School Orchestra, for waiting quietly. All right, so for our next piece, Holiday Hoedown, we need your help. Can you help us? All right, here we go. Clap for me. So I've never asked this much from an audience, but you all are doing a great job. So when we get towards the end of this piece, I'm going to ask you to sing with us. Thank you all for coming this evening. Let me make one little housekeeping announcement. I'm sure we'll all be seated quickly. So students, when we are finished, the instruments go into the cases before the cookie goes in your mouth. Everybody got that? So we do have a nice reception afterwards, and we hope you will join us. But all students need to put your instruments in your cases before you put food into your mouth. Okay? All right. So thank you for joining us. We hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. And whatever holidays you celebrate, we hope they are joyful and peaceful for you and your family. And we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
see him.